The 1990s marked a significant shift in music and culture, and the grunge movement emerged as a defining element of the era, leaving a lasting legacy that transcended music to influence fashion, attitude, and the broader cultural landscape. Musical revolution, grunge, characterized by its raw, angst-filled sound and introspective lyrics, emerged from the Pacific Northwest, notably Seattle. Bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, and Alice in Chains became emblematic of the grunge sound, which blended punk, metal, and alternative rock. Anti-commercialism and authenticity, grunge represented a rejection of the glamour and excesses of the 1980s music scene. It embraced a raw, stripped-down authenticity, championing the anti-commercial ethos and an aversion to the polished aesthetics of mainstream music. Iconic albums and singles, albums like Nirvana's Nevermind, Pearl Jam's 10, and Soundgarden's Superunknown, achieved critical acclaim and commercial success, catapulting grunge into the mainstream. Hits like Smells Like Teen Spirit became anthems of a generation and defined the sound of the era. Cultural impact and fashion, grunge fashion, characterized by flannel shirts, ripped jeans, Doc Martens, and unkempt aesthetics, became synonymous with the movement. The style, rooted in a DIY thrift store culture, challenged traditional fashion norms and influenced mainstream trends. Shift in attitudes and Generation X, grunge music reflected the disillusionment and disenfranchisement felt by Generation X, addressing themes of alienation, social issues, and the struggles of youth. Its authenticity resonated with a generation seeking a voice that mirrored their experiences. Legacy of tragedy and loss, the tragic death of Nirvana's frontman Kurt Cobain in 1994 profoundly impacted the music world and marked the end of an era. Cobain's legacy, alongside the losses of other grunge musicians, highlighted the darker side of fame and the struggles with mental health. Impact on alternative and mainstream music, grunge's impact extended beyond the 90s, influencing alternative and mainstream rock music. It paved the way for the rise of post-grunge bands and diversified the alternative music landscape. Cultural endurance and nostalgia, despite the decline of grunge as a dominant musical force, its legacy endures. The music remains celebrated, and the era continues to evoke nostalgia, resonating with both older fans and new generations discovering the music. The grunge movement of the 1990s left an indelible mark on music and culture, challenging conventions, embracing authenticity, and providing a voice for a generation. Its impact on music, fashion, and attitudes continues to be felt, representing a defining cultural moment that shaped the zeitgeist of the 90s and beyond.